東京ゲームショウ2021オンラインをご覧の皆様、こんにちは。ここからのお時間はリリースゲームスの番組をお送りいたします。それではどうぞ。
Welcome everyone. This is Tokyo Game Show 2021 release games program. This is Hiraiwa. Thank you for joining. And we have 3 guests, and these are the guests for today. And he is the multitasking and collecting the information from a lot of sources. He is Nonsense Yano. Hello, I'm from Famitsu app, Nonsense Yano. And also, we have a guest. He is a game player, and he is the owner of a gym. He is a YouTuber, Obashi. Hello, everyone. I don't know why, but I'm an owner of a gym. Thank you for having me. And she loves game. She's also the costume player and she's a model. She is Nashiko Momotsuki. Hello everyone, I am Nashiko Momotsuki. So in this program, we will be talking about the games from Lilith Games. Lilith Games is famous for the games such as Rise of Kingdom and AFK Arena. I will be introducing 3 games. So, Momotsuki-san, what kind of the game do you play? I play a lot of rhythm games with smartphones. Yes, smartphone is my main device. You can play the game anywhere you are. When I'm transporting, I do play a lot of games, and you will be seeing 3 different kinds of the games. Oba-san, how about you? I play FPS, TPS, any games where I can shoot a gun, and I upload my gameplay on the YouTube, and you will see that kind of game today. And I love AFK Arena from Lilith Games. Not for my job, but personally, I love that game. So I was really looking forward to coming here. So I'm really excited to see 3 games. So the quality of these games will be as much as the good enough and good as the AFK Arena. Okay, these are the 3 games: Farlight, Dislight, and Warpath. So these are the 3 games. And what you are going to hear will be the never seen before information. So we are so excited to hear that as well. So let's start with the first one, Farlight 84. Please watch the video.
ハントモードでは各チームに3ポイントのナンバープレートと獲物となるナンバープレート情報が与えられます。このモードでは誰もが狩るものであり狩られるものでもあります。全てはナンバープレートを取るか取られるかによって決められます。おっと、これは待ち伏せか。しかしこの作戦が裏目に出たようです。ハンターは常に獲物の位置情報を把握できるからです。 誤った判断により早速2人がやられてしまった。このチームもここで脱落が確定。おっと、脱出ポイントオープンの告知が流れたぞ。もう勝利条件を満たしているから早く脱出するんだ。これ以上無駄な戦闘は必要ない。勝利条件が何かって？では説明しましょう。 獲物のナンバープレートは3ポイントで、それ以外のナンバープレートは1ポイントになります。合計6ポイントを集めれば条件達成。この条件を満たして脱出すれば勝利です。あれ、ナンバープレートを捨てたのか？これじゃポイント不足で脱出できない。なるほど、ナンバープレートを餌に獲物をおびき寄せているのか。やるじゃないか。さあ、追っ手が餌に食いつこうとしているぞ。惜しい。 まずいぞ。さっきまで狩るものだったのが一瞬で狩られるものになってしまったようです。うまく逃げ切れるのか。もちろん狩る者たちはそれを許さない。果たしてこの狩りの行方は。やったー、勝負あり。これで脱出だ。
So thank you for watching a promotional video of Farlight 84. I was intrigued by the video. So I think you have to be smart to play the game. People have a different strategies, and you think one strategy is good, but it may not be the case. So you don't know what is the right strategy. So that is how I watch the game. So it is strategic, I think. What do you think? So I saw the player flying with the jetpack, so high-speed TPS, and I don't think there's no dominant game where players can use the jetpack to move. So I think this is unique. So I think I'm gonna like this game. What about you, Yano-san? So one thing I noticed was that this is not battle royale game that I know. So I think the game talked about the tag, but I want to know more. So Farlight 84 is the name of the game. There are 4 things I want to introduce about the game. And as you saw on the video, this is about the battle in a 3-dimensional space. So the players have a jetpack, and players can fly and avoid the gun shooting. And you can do hit and run kind of the attack. So it is the standard equipment, the jetpack. So I think the battle will be very fast. I mean, just flying should give you a fun. Yes, that will be it. So it's 3D, so it will be totally different experience from 2D, and a very fast and quick match. And one match can end as fast as 4 minutes, only 4 minutes. So you can be in a train and you can play the game, and you will be finishing a match before you get to the next station. Isn't it unique for this kind of the game? Yes, traditional smartphone FPS usually takes 20 to 30 minutes to play one match, but it will be as short as 4 minutes. So it's really quick and easy to play. Third point, attractive vehicles. And as we watched in a video, you will see a wide range of the vehicles for transportation and attack. Super vehicle, SUV, war tank, and a robot with the 4 feet. So depending on what you want to do, you can do a lot of the vehicle. I saw something like a spider. Yeah, this was the vehicle you can use, I think. And on an online setting, you can be on the same vehicle with other friends. And fourth point, there are 4 military supply manufacturers. So there are 4 of them, and each company supplies a unique military equipment. And I see different types of the weapons: sniper rifle, assault rifle. Yes, it is kind of the near future modern weapon. There was a beam from the gun. Okay, good thing you noticed that. So the weapons are very unique. So I would like to now talk about the world or background of the game. So Farlight, this game takes place after 2050. Science is advanced. People are going through the brain enhancement and the vision enhancement, and also the brain imaging is just a norm. However, in 2081, there's a electronic virus, and there's a huge pandemic and infection, and people become electronic zombies, and the world is on the verge of collapse. And some people who did not go through brain enhancement are the survivors. Those survivors are living in the island city, and Noya are providing a lot of quests and battle, and if they win it, they can be rewarded. So who is Noya, and what kind of the battle and story is going to be taking place? So this electronic zombies, I have never seen it. 2050 is not so distant future, so I'm kind of afraid of it. It's only in 30 years from now, right? So in 30 years, you will see new types of the zombies around us. So it may be a good idea to do the practice and simulation using this game. Okay, Yano-san, what did you think about the world? So the character maybe named Noya, I was wondering who Noya is. I think Noya plays an important role, I believe. So those survivors, how do they survive? So there are characters, attractive characters. We have Maggie with the yellow costume. So background is kind of interesting. She's doing a pizza delivery, and she is putting food on the table for her family. So she's a nice person, kind person. So it is a big swing, right? From zombie to electronic zombie to a pizza delivery. And she wants to make big money so that she and her family can live their lives. And she is a speed type character, and she will get faster when her level is higher. And another character, Sid, and he is in a costume, and beneath the costume there are very strong iron plate. So his defense capability is very high, but he is actually agile and he is good at dancing. Maybe you will get the chance to see him dancing. This character is attractive. I love the visual. I think he is going to be popular. I've never seen the character like this. Maybe he's cute or peculiar, but he's attractive. Sid, so his HP, life improves 3% whenever the level is up.
Next one is Jenny. She's from a rich family, but when she was a junior high school student, she lost her father in an accident and the family was devastated. And that's a dark character, and it seems like there were a lot of them. Jenny is a hoarder, like her mother. So she wants to confirm if her mom is still alive. So she is running around the chaotic city. And because she's influenced by her mom, she's able to carry a lot of ammos. So she can collect lots of items, including ammos. The next one is Neil. Well, I talked about the military equipment manufacturers. So he's a designer, works for a military manufacturer, and he lost his right hand in an experiment, but he's very knowledgeable and he's doing very well in this world. And with a shield, his capacity goes up 10%. And then the next one is Vela, and she likes speeding. When she was in high school, she liked to ride along the coastline. She was a crazy rider, but her boyfriend became zombie, so she was devastated. But she remembered her promise with her boyfriend to ride on the coastline, so she went to the coastline. Don't you think the character settings are very interesting? Yeah, definitely. You can make a film out of it. The story is very rich and it makes me want to know more. Like each person has a sad story and they come back to the battlefield. Cost reduction by 2% with a vehicle. So I'm surprised to know that you actually need it costs something for you to ride a vehicle. That's interesting. I want to know more. Just reading the profiles of the characters, I'm very intrigued by the story. So with rich characters in the game, with that, let's look into the vehicles. There were a range of vehicles. You can also attack. So this one is called a Vindicator. It looks like a Jeep, and it has machine gun and a bazooka installed, and the skill is turbo. That's the strongest vehicle. I don't think you can lose if you ride on this vehicle. You cannot even get close to the vehicle. It also looks very tough. It has a bazooka, so it can destroy other vehicles, I guess. Yeah, a bazooka is on the front and a machine gun on the back. So maybe this type of vehicle costs a lot of resources for you to ride, so it's not easy to handle. While it is very powerful. There were also other vehicles. It's in 2080. So this one is called Krabby. It looks like a spider. Maybe we just call it a spider. I think this one is the strongest. Its weapon is a charge cannon. It looks very futuristic. The skill is jump and EMP, magnetic pulse. It can freeze the enemies and it can move with the 4 limbs. I don't think the Jeep can beat this, but I think Bazooka can destroy Krabby. It's very new. And I'm very curious about how they are going to play out in the games. And this one, it is also open. There's no roof on this vehicle, so I wonder how it protects itself from enemies' attack. Okay, the next one, Seidu. It has a automatic lock machine gun, and the skill is stealth and mines. It's very futuristic, and its feature is that it can float on water. Automatic lock and stealth, that's incredible. So yeah, it can fend off attacks. Well, I think the 3 vehicles are balanced. They are canceling off each other. So the vehicles are a big feature in this game. Now let's look into the weapons. There are a lot of weapons. The first one is QA Sniper MR882. It's a sniper rifle. It has actual ammunition and others, and you can shoot 1 bullet each time to give 90 damage to the enemy, and the speed is 37. It looks very futuristic. It's quite very cool. Do you think you can kill the enemy with just 1 headshot? The damage 90, well, we don't know what it means, so we need to look into the game. And the next one is Assault Generator 3.5. The ammo is to use energy, and it's a fully automated mode. And you can shoot in succession. The shooting speed is 83. I think this one is quite fast. Assault Generator 3.5. The next one is Shotgun Mad Dog. That's a great name. I'm intrigued by the name, Mad Dog. So it's a shotgun and it uses energy to shoot. That's cool. I can't imagine. Single shot, damage 88, but the shooting speed is very slow, 9. So that is the feature of the weapon. The appearance is quite unique. It's a shotgun. And it looks like it's a makeshift weapon, but it's quite strong. That's why its name is Mad Dog, I guess. So anyway, that was a brief introduction of weapons. Next, I will talk about the game mode. There are 2 modes. One is the survival mode. It's an orthodox survival mode. You can collect weapons and items and survive together with your friends. It's a survival mode. I think it's not exaggerating to say it's the most popular game mode now, and the Battle Royale. Nashiko-san, have you tried this kind of mode? I've tried it before, but I'm really a beginner, kind of beginner of a beginner, so I really wanted to tell me more about how to play the game well. So let's talk about the next mode, Hunter mode, where you need to fight for number plates. And you can evacuate once you meet the conditions. And you can also use some tactics to gain your points. It's not only about hunting, it involves many strategies and tactics. I want to try that. So if you have the enemy's ambush at the evacuation point, then your points can be taken by the enemies, right? Yeah, I think it's very new. And Battle Royale mode, you can also avoid fighting with your enemy. But with this mode, you have to go to the evacuation point, so you have to fight against the enemies. It forces you to do that. I think that's quite interesting. So anyway, we explained how the game works. Now we want to actually play the game, which is still under development, but I think we can still have fun. So now let's start playing Firelight.
Before you fight, we have to purchase a character in a shop. And this is the skin. You can get to choose the characters. And there are characters that we did not talk about. So Hirayama-san, you can get to choose the first one. Okay. Maggie, you know, the pizza deliverer, and she's working for the family, right? And she's a speed type. And on her hat, on her cap, there's a pizza. It's not ear. Oh, so it's really detailed design. So I get Maggie. So who goes next? Okay, let me go next. Well, Hiraiwa-san chose Maggie, and I want to support you, so I will choose Maggie. Well, it doesn't make sense. You know, while you watching, I chose Maggie. Well, usually you have to, you know, you have to support, you have to pick a different one. Okay, I was joking. Sunil, you know, this cool guy. So, and shield exchange speed is accelerated by 10%, and I don't know what the shield is, but I guess if you have a shield, you can live longer and you can protect yourself longer, I think. So he is really the meta player. Okay, so you mean he's strong. Okay, let me go next. So at a first glance, I wanted to go with the Dark Seed. This skin and strong character, that is really intriguing for the character. I mean, he looks weak, but when he's strong, then that is what gets you excited, right? Yeah, this is standard skin, and this is very unique. Okay, Otsuki-san goes last. Okay, well, 3 men went before you. No one has a lady first mindset. You are going against the grain. But anyways, Vera is my favorite. Her boyfriend is zombie, right? That's right. So she has to go out and fulfill the promise. And the cost of the transportation is reduced by 2%. I'm not sure. I'm new, so I don't know how well I can drive, but I focus on the visual, so I pick her. I think we have a balanced team. Okay, now we have characters, so let's go and fight a battle. And we have only seen a promotional video, so we don't know how what it's like. And Momotsuki-san can go first. And I mean, she's never played a battle royale, right? Well, I'm nervous, but these 3 guys has experience, so please teach me how to play. Okay, so let's try. Momotsuki-san gets the first opportunity to play a survival mode. So this is the waiting area, and this is the smartphone. And look at the graphics. And how she moves is unique. And you can go up, and you can go sideways. What did I do? Some kind of weapon? How far can you jump? This much. It is very important. So you can fight against enemies at the beginning, right after you started the game. I realized that after you shoot, after you fly, you cannot fly again immediately. You have to wait for a certain time. So it requires techniques. Okay, now it is starting. Okay, so this is the real the fighting zone. So the players are falling and landing on the different places. Maybe I should choose the location near the buildings, so I drop here. It says Riverview Resort. There's a player very close to me. I think he is going after you. So be careful. I think he wants to do something. Well, if he attacks you, you have to fight back, okay? First, you have to find a weapon. I was going to go inside the building. I was shot. Well, I don't know. There are weapons. There are some weapons. I think it's energy-related weapon. There's one. Shoot him. Okay, be calm. You have to survive. This is what the Battle Royale is all about. Should I run away? There are a lot of people. Okay, go after her. Okay, you're doing good. Okay, be careful and be calm. Just focus. So you have to go sideways. Okay, you did it. Congrats. But she's not finished. There you go. So the first win. Yeah, it is my first time to shoot person. This is what the game is about. So I have life gauge. Well, you are hurt, so you want to recover your life, your health. And there are backpack. It's a bandage. Yeah, you are recovering, yes. And where should I go now? Well, why don't you look at the map? And the circle is where you can fight. Yeah, it's very similar to other Battle Royale game. I supposed to be 3, so it is not solo game. So you have some player on your side, but okay. I think I'm not sure. We are testing. So, I mean, she's holding up. I mean, she's doing really good. Better than we had expected. I want to go to the other side of the river, and I don't know how. I think there's a bridge. Well, you don't have to go to the bridge. I think you can swim. Is that really? Are you surprised that you can swim? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just guessing. You can swim. You may be drowning, but you can just try. Okay. Yes, I am swimming. which way should I go? Yes, this way. Maybe you can climb on the hill. And there are 34 players left. It means that you are at least 34. And it started with the 60 people, I think. You have to be within a circle. I should be going to the left. I'm not sure if you can go over. You are doing perfect. You know, find a weapon, shoot people, then beat him and swim. Well, the cliff is steeper than we had thought. Well, actually, you can. Oh, okay, you can run. Okay, it was smooth. And there are 25 players left. Yes, you are on the better half of the players. And you see the sky is darker. So there's a concept of the time in the game. You are doing good. I want to drive a car, and that is what she is supposed to be good at, right? But I think I noticed a person. Isn't that a person over there? I think it is zombie. Isn't that zombie or your boyfriend? Is it her boyfriend? Should I shoot him? I think it is zombie. Why don't you shoot him? Electronic or digital zombie. There's an enemy, or are they your side? Shoot zombie.
Can't hit him. So there are NPC zombies as well. That's fun. So what happens if I kill a zombie? Items? I should get items. I think there are some benefits. 17 players left. You're in the top. You're doing well for take one. Oba-san, I think there's no chance for you to play. She's winning. Well, but you know, you're one of the team, so. So follow that one, the name go go go, follow that. It means if you can win if you're on the offense. I guess. I think the characteristic of this game are the vehicles, but I haven't seen any. And there are only 14 players left, and the 3 of them are our people. So we're almost in top 10. Maybe you should go to some streets so you can find vehicles. And maybe you can go to meet your friends. Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen any vehicles. There are vehicles in the survival mode too, right? Yes. These are sand dust. The sky has got very dark. Okay, so we have 8 enemies left because the other 3 are our friends. I hear fire. Is that a skill or items? There's an explosion, something like an explosion, maybe a mine. Maybe you should look around. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. But my point is that there might be enemies right behind you. The enemies are approaching. That is your friend. No one is around. Okay, all clear. We're in the clear. Let's go. Is that telling you to press the jetpack? Yeah, I think it's a hint. Okay, here's your friend. That's Maggie, the pizza delivery. Our favorite girl. Oh, what happened just then? There's the spider. I want to ride it. Let's try it. Yeah, I'm curious. Oh, this feels new. Can I try shooting? Yeah, you have to charge the charge gun. Oh, that looks powerful. Must be powerful. Here we go. I think it also has a jump skill. So you can avoid attacks by jumping. You can also go sideways. I think this really enhances the strategic aspects of the game. Or you can also use it as a shield, as something to block attacks. There's only one player left to fight against. I think we're going to win. I think you should go ahead to find the enemy because you're in such strong vehicle. Oh, victory! We won. We didn't expect to win. With the initial play, we won. That's perfect. Let's applaud. That's great. There were 17 teams and we won. So great job. How did you feel? Did you like it? It was really fun. And I really got into it. And I also got to ride one vehicle. Well, in the beginning, you were in a panic. That was funny. Yeah, I was embarrassed. But good play. You've beaten 17 teams. I mean, 16 teams. Oh, thank you for playing well. And next game, Obachi-san, please do try out the next game. The next match, let's try the hunt mode. So you beat an enemy and you acquire plates. And if you acquire 6 points, then you will be able to evacuate. How does the jackpack feel? I think it just needs some practice, then I can really utilize it, take advantage of it in a battle. You know, you're the professional gamer among the four here, so we expect you to show some really good performance. Well, the movement is very smooth. And you can choose where to land. So that's very strategic. You can select the spawn point. So, okay, I want to collect the weapons first. 10 kill with 10 kill. But once you get 6 points, you can evacuate, right? Yes. I can go to the evacuation point once I collect 6 points. Oh, there's a movie. So you have a goal to achieve first. But that was a friend, I think. Well, the movement is totally different than before. Oh, okay, that's how I climb off the fence. Oh, you're leveraging the jetpack. Yeah, it's very easy to play, and the Dexit skill goes up 3% at every level. We just got a shield. So where should I go? I think you should find enemies and get number plates. Then you will see the evacuation point. Then you go to the evacuation point. I think, 1,400 meters away, that is the evacuation point. Oh, I think I see the enemy that I should beat. Behind a tree. Oh, sorry, that was a friend. Oh, killed it. Oh, no, the friend killed the enemy. That's cool. Oh, you played really well. Sorry, I underestimated you. You're much better than I thought. There are a lot of enemies. Yeah, surprisingly, there are many. Maybe they came here because they thought there aren't any people here. Oh, you got experience? So you can enhance your levels in the games. And on the left bottom point, you can see how many points you have to get. I think I have 2 points to go.
Yes, I want to just go fast. When you make failures, you will be successful at the end because you run a lot. Okay, you can go underwater. And there are items you can find. And there are different levels of the weapon. I realized the color and the number of the weapon or level. So, Opashi-san, how do you like the playability? I believe even if you are the first timer to play it, I think you will catch up very soon. It's very intuitive. I think you can use jetpack more than you used to. Yeah, it said the evacuation center is now available. I realized the point is 3. Yes, I thought I had 4. Maybe someone evacuated and your point is reduced. We don't have much information, so we are trying to figure things out because this is pre-release. We are trying as much as possible to gather information. That is how you should use jetpack. I'm just laughing because you are so good. Yes. You know how much you can move. I found something. Did we know this? No. We didn't see that in the promotional video. It seems fun to play, and there's a machine gun. You can jump. I mean, this is the best one. If you have it, you are the winner. Well, actually, the spider type vehicle should be better one because it's faster. There are certain time to do the loading. If you are not quick enough, you will be dead. Yeah, you don't want this robot to be your enemy. So strong. Yep. I want to get him. I don't have any damage. I think this is the last one. What happened? What happened? The vehicle broken down and I'm dead? Okay, so when robot is broken down or broken and you are dead, and that's the end of it. So in a hunt mode, there are respawn. I am too afraid to see the face of the staff members. So you don't want your machine to be exploded. And you have to start from 0. The point is 0 now. And I have to get weapons first. Where did they go? And now your level has gone back to the original one. I believe the jetpack is going back to the simple one. I continue to see the 100. It means that you are doing headshots. Very good. And I noticed there's some footprints. I think that is the location of the enemy. I think this is one of his skills. Yes, that was the information in the movie or video. It said that you can find out where the enemies are. And there are some. Yes, I think they are near me. What is the sound? Did you see that? Well, you know, before I know you are on a rooftop. How did you do that? It said someone's here. I don't see anybody. Just ignore that. And if you get 2 more points, I think you can evacuate. I see L. It's a card, enemy, and there are 20 players left. Is that a vehicle? And can I drive it? Did you get shot? Is it Seiryu? Oh, it's not a vehicle. This is just an object. I think you are in a parking lot. And this is a gas station. I mean, I realize the objects are very detailed. I think you can drive that vehicle. Okay, you know it with your gut feeling. Are you sure? I think you can drive that. I think it's Seiryu, the stealthy vehicle with the auto machine gun function, I think. Wow, it's cool. It is really the futuristic. I think you can go over the water, yes, because it is flying, it's floating. So is it automatic? Automatic shooting? No, you have to really aim at them. If it's within range, it is automatic. But you have to control the range. I did not do that, but I shot him. You are doing very good. Your vehicle is really moving. So you can really avoid being shot. And now you will have 6 points. You get it. And four, yeah, you should get that. And the last one. This is it, and you can drive Seiryu and an evacuation point. You can just go straight, I think, because you can go over the water. It would be so cool if I can get out of here with this vehicle. It's so smooth. So it's really new, and this is battle royale game, and you don't get to see this kind of scene. So you have to be careful. Some enemies may be waiting for you because everyone is trying to get out of here. But there are some team members, and we can respawn again if I die. Yeah, we don't know what are the requirements or how many times we can do respawn. Can I evacuate while I'm in a car? Oh, I got shot. I knew it. Okay, can you evacuate? Oh no, it was so close, but you got shot. So there were more than 2 players who were just waiting for you to get here. If there are the team players, maybe they can help you, but maybe there's no chance. So you are playing this, and you are in the know of the game. Okay, you couldn't get out of the place, but you shot down 8 players. How did you like it? It's very exciting. So the respawn is one good function. So even if you die, you have possibility for going back to the game. But it was so close. I really wanted to evacuate it. How did you like it, Nashiko-san? He was so good, and that is how you should be playing a jetpack. I didn't get to use jetpack. So, the last part of the game, it was really the good part of the hunt mode. Okay, it was Farlight 84. How did you like the game? So, hunt mode of Opashi-san, this is something you don't see in a traditional smartphone battle royale game, and I want to play that after the game is released. So, I think there was one team who was waiting for you. So I think you can use a voice chat, then you can play the game with your friends, and it will be fun. I think this game is very good for esports. You can play the game with the friends casually, or you can form a team and get serious and in a competition. And there are a lot of potential, shooting between the vehicles, and that was a good part of it. Farlight 84 is going to be released around spring of 2022. The next game is this light. Please watch the video.
I'm ready to go. Don't sweat just because I love rap. That you wish to fix this, but now it's too late though. The gap is filled in, gotta let it go. Now whenever is a motor, no postpones. I'll be your local hero and the local when the show goes. You're looking for cash up, but don't want to catch up. So work your ass up, get rid of a back up. I couldn't let a label stick a label on me. I couldn't let a label stick a label on me. I couldn't let a label stick a label on me. I couldn't let a label stick a label on me. I'm a OG boy. the local when the show goes. You're looking for cash up, but don't want to catch up. So work your ass up, get rid of a back. Are you sure that we're even about it yet? I'm a OG boy. Are you sure that we're even about it yet? I'm a OG boy. I'm a OG boy.
さあということでまずはねディスライトの PV ご覧いただきました
So
けれ
that
ども
was the promotional video for Deathlight. Did you like it? The music was really cool, and the skins of the characters are so cute. Because I do cosplay, and it makes me want to cosplay those characters.
矢野さんこの世界観どうでしたか
Yano-san, how did you like the world? Well, it's really cool. It's a futuristic, and there was a boss. I think I really like that visual.
はいかっこいい
Looks like a
感じでしたけどもディスライトねどんなゲームなのか
goddess of liberty.
一言で言うとファッションと個性
So
を意味する
Deathlight
そしてロマンと伝統に
means
神話が融合した育成型
it's a fusion of
今風にクールに
it's an RPG with elements of myth and fashion. And in the futuristic stage, the characters are going to fight. And in the BGM, it also took in trending musics.
お母さん RPG なんですね
So it's an RPG.
おしゃれだったんで、なんか格闘
Yeah, I thought it's very stylish. I thought it was a fighting game, but it had bosses in the back, so it looks like that you will have a team to fight together.
あの中の設定資料など見ながらどんなゲームなのか
So let's look into the settings and deepen the understanding about the game. So one theme is the futuristic
ファンタジーの世界イメージするんです
setting. So when you think of myth, you think about something like fantasy, but this type of futuristic visual is being used. And you will hear announcement and the BGM, which has a very relaxed atmosphere in the city. From the radio station, you will get the music and the announcements. That's how it creates the world. And now let's look into the characters. So Anubis Drew, as Anubis from the Egyptian myth, is the model for this character. So he's a butler, and he's very serious about his job. He likes moose cake, and he doesn't like violent people. So he's a very nice guy. And you can see there is a very unique world in this game, and the visuals are incredible. Yes, really exciting. So that's Anubis. Next one is Valkyrie Ring. Do you know what is her motif? You don't, right? Valkyrie? Valkyrie. Valkyrie is a character, a goddess from Scandinavia myth. So that is the motive for this character. Nashika-san, don't you want to cosplay her? Yes, definitely. The wings are also nice. Do you think you can recreate this character? Well, I have to create the feathers and the guitar. Well, I have to ask someone good. Okay, that's very professional. Yeah, the wings are quite big. So that's Valkyrie. And the next one is Son Goku Tamei. So as you will know, Son Goku, but it's a she, so she has a strong sense of justice, a very energetic character, and she wants to be a hero. And she doesn't like people who cannot make up their mind. And she's very honest, passionate, and impatient. Son Goku Tamei. It's a female character. That's interesting, right? Because it's myth. Usually you think of male gods, but the game changed them into female characters. That's interesting. Well, what do you think of this for cosplay? This one is easier to recreate, but how about her kind of necklace? You know, it's not hanging on her neck. So the next one is Nata Lilith. So Nata is the motif for this character who is a god. So he's a tyrant, but he has a very strong sense of justice and he destroys everything he doesn't like. He likes sweet, but he also likes spicy hot pot. He doesn't like cakes. Probably he thinks that it is cool to say, I hate cakes, I only like spicy food. That's kind of cute. And he likes spicy hot pot. That's also cute. So he's a representative of powerful characters. Looks very strong and tough. So that's just a small portion of the characters. There were also other characters, gods, including Siren. So there were a lot of unique characters to come. Now let's look into the actual game to see how the characters play out. And this is let's look at the battle against the boss. And there are commands you can select. So it's an orthodox RPG where you select commands. Yeah, you select 5 characters. This looks fun. Well, it's hard to see on the screen, but we can see the 3D effect here. It's very detailed. It's thoroughly worked out. Then there's some cool time. I think what I'm doing right now is the ordinary attack. And number 2 used a skill, I think. There's a warning. Is that a boss battle? The visuals are marvelous. So cool. Is this the last boss? This is how the smartphone games evolved.
This certainly is a boss. I almost want to say thank you because the boss character looks really good. And some iconic move he's making. It is a 3D model, very detailed graphics. It says KO. Well, like how the boss fell, it was really good. So it was kind of the standard fighting, I guess. Okay, thank you for watching gameplay. So this light is really about the myth and also the current trend. So the music is really cool, right? This kind of the music. It's not really standard RPG music. This is kind of the music that you will hear in a club. This is new, isn't it? That's right. This music makes me wanna dance. Yes, you know, playing a smartphone game and you can listen and enjoy the music. And the fighting is really stylish. And as you saw in the fighting, and there are special move of the characters and grand move, so you can enjoy all types of the special move. And there are special move of the various characters. The camera move is so good. Now you are praising camera, but it is good actually. It makes it very active. Yes, it doesn't look like an app game. I forgot this is the app. It looks like a console game. The Nata, he looks kind of cute. And look at the graphics. This is really good. And this is the motorbike. Cool. Odin. I think she's usually on a horse, but she is riding a motorbike. And Son Goku. The rainbow cloud. And the shiny rod. All the characters look really good. They are very attractive. Okay, thank you. So how did you like them? I love them. Once again, the graphics. You know, when you watch the special moves, you will know how much developers are into the graphics, and the graphics and special moves, they are all good. And you get to play the game. You can do gacha today, in a lottery. Can I do that? So you can get a character from gacha lottery. So what is this? So really the futuristic kind of the costume. This is the home screen, first screen. And you go out to the city. It looks new. And you will find some gacha. Yes, it says gacha. Gacha is now an English. You know, gacha is Japanese word, but it is now universal language. Okay, so the 10 gacha back to back. So this is the, you know, you can do the scratch. So when are you going to start gacha? Well, you are DJ now. You let your hand go and gacha starts. Purple means you win a good character. I think you got the good one because there were 4 stars. There are characters with 3 stars, and they're all moving. So the second one with the 4 stars, Valkyrie, she has 3 stars. Yes. And I think some characters should have 5 stars. And why don't you try another one? Can I do that? Yes, yes. It is special because we are in a Tokyo Game Show. Okay, scratching again. So different types of scratch. He said, let's go. So purple seems like to be a good color, and I see one purple line. Yes, I saw a purple, and I think I saw yellow light. Did you? I didn't see that. Was I the only one? 4 stars. Okay, I thought I saw a yellow light, but that was not the case. But it is shining. I think this is kind of the special skin. I think you saw something, and you did really, because it seems special. Can we keep going until I see the character with the 5 stars? And they said we can try another one, the last one. So we have to see if you are lucky or no. And we have DJ play. And we have the characters with the 4 stars. We did not see any purple, so no chance. Did you see yellow light? Not this time. This one has 4 stars. No. So we did not get to see character with 5 stars, but when after it is released, we can try. So there are a lot of videos we are going to play. Please watch. So this one is the characters move. Yes, they are moving very well. It is just a character selection screen. Son Goku. And I saw this one. And attributes, and there are some chemistry or affinity. I was wondering how many characters they have. I think there are many. Yeah, when we are doing a gacha, there were so many characters. This is Odin. She's cool.
Behind every great fortune lies a great crime.
Each character is really unique. You know, there are many games out there saying there are many unique characters, but this one is different. They are unique. Yes, at first glance, we recognize different character. So he is using a thunder, and you cannot recognize which character has 3 stars. I mean, each character looks so good. So there are many characters that we haven't realized and we do not know. They move a lot. So no matter how rare they are very active. And I think she is from Egypt. Okay, and there is Cube Miracle. So you can really nurture and train characters.
I don't speak English, but I think it is saying that we should. It shows the map that your level and skills go up, and it shows where you are headed for. It's a cube miracle where you can enhance your characters with more items. So this is a freeze item, and you can install it. Something called rune. So this is the equipment screen. It's in English. Here is where you do the formation. So where you select your squad members. So you have to think about the attributes of each character for your selection. And I think maybe you also have to think about who is in the defense the front, who defend the back. And this is in auto mode. Yeah, that's quick and easy. The auto mode is good. That's beautiful and cool. The graphics are incredible. With the great graphics, even if it's an auto mode, you really get into it. Can you also speed it up? I guess so. I think it's quite convenient if it has an auto mode where you can also have double speed. And it's quite important to have this kind of auto mode where you don't need to interfere to some extent, and at critical junctures you yourself engage in the battle. Okay, here's the Son Goku. That was a powerful strike with a lot of damage to the enemy. And the camera work, so to speak, is very good. Yeah, the special moves are great. I also want to see the special moves by other characters. It seems like we'll be able to destroy the enemy's team. So we won the auto battle. That was a good victory. So next is the equipment screen where you can customize your character. You can also make it stronger. And it's very stylish. So you select the equipment and you put it on. There were 6 parts. So when you raise your character, you can also awaken your character. You grow it, and are you going to expand the horizon of the character by growing it, or just playing gacha lottery? I don't know. But there's a lot of potential in this game where you really want to invest your time in. It seems like it is using some materials or ingredients to awaken the character. So maybe you can upgrade from 3 stars to 4 stars, something like that. So next is a character enhancement. With the items you acquired, you can strengthen your character. So it's a different aspect than arousal. Attack, defense, you see different buttons. Oh, it's allocating. I see. Next is about the character level up. So this is how it looks like when the level goes up. It looks like it's given items to the character. So the experience that you got from the battle will be utilized. So this is like a booklet with the musics. Well, it said in the video that the musics are also a big feature of this game. So you can listen to the music here. So that wasn't a compilation of the music. And next, this is about the quests. And according to different quests, you will get rewards. So you can utilize that to grow your characters. I think the beginners can look at this to get used to the gameplay. So next is the battlefield, and it's an online mode, online PvP. So you can use the character that you raised and you can engage in a battle. I think there are also rankings then. So this is hardcore. You have to really enhance your characters to win and to get into the top of the rank. You can also see the formation of your opponent, and you can change your type according to the opponent's formation. I think this really showcases the strategic aspect of the game. So depending on how you do the formation of your team, it really changes the experience of the game. So it has an online mode where you can play against the other players. So lastly, this is DJ Nana, who is a mysterious girl. Well, she looks totally different than other characters. She looks very special. And maybe she was in the gacha. I think I saw her. Yes, looks familiar. So anyway, she's a mysterious girl, so look forward to further information. And this game is slated to be out in spring 2022. Now we are going to move on to the last title of today. Let's watch the movie first.
Are you ready for your first flight, kiddos? You need to practice again and again. We need to work on your combos. We need to work on your strength. No matter how powerful your fists are, the most important skill is right here. And if you have one of these, it's even better. Enjoy your force update.
So thank you for watching the video. How did you like it, Momotsuki-san? It was the real people, right? So the real people in the game. So the movie you watched are really the world view of the game. The quality of that was kind of the movie. At some point I hoped that these were the actual gameplay. But it was not. But we can see how much effort put into this. So it's really the hardcore world. So now let's dig deeper. So the world of Warpath in 20th century, there are mysterious force called Raven, and there are indiscriminate attack. In order to fight against Raven, there are Mahato, Slava, Liberty. These are the three camps. So using the military capability, war, diplomacy, construction, science, you use these capability to fight against Raven. So this is kind of imaginary world, but this is about the 20th century. So let's look at the commander of Liberty, Sharon Percy. She's smart, maybe too serious, but she's capable and trusted by the forces. She wants to be a writer, but she has a mission to combat Raven. So she is a commander. Well, I had a kind of the fixed idea. Their commander must be the middle-aged man with the beard, but she's totally different. And she wants to be a writer, and she wants to fight against Raven. And she says the action speaks louder than words. And the Slava camp, he looks like a soldier, Ivan Andreevich Volkov, also known as Winter Hunt, and he was a hunter in Siberia, and nobody cannot run away from his trap. And there's a dog, and dog is a partner, and he has received a Medal of Honors. And he himself is strong. He has a gun, and the gun looks good. It looks dangerous. And a long rifle, and he is surrounded by the white clothes because I think he's in a very cold place. And from Mahato camp. So yes, he looks like a typical commander of the force, Erwin Schmitz. He used to be on the Raven's side, so he left Raven or betrayed Raven and came to this camp. So some the members on this camp, some of them do not trust him because he used to be an enemy or on the opposite side. So he is from the opposite camp, or he's from Raven. I don't know why he did that. And he is a cold-hearted, I think. Okay, why don't we play this game? So let's get a smartphone and play it. So Yano-san, you get the opportunity to play the game. Okay, thank you. So let's start. Okay, so this is kind of the home screen of the game. And I think this is headquarter. So it is real-time strategy game. I think it is. So one thing that is unique about this game is that so these are the tanks and guns and weapons that actually were used during the World War II. There are a number of weapons. I mean, I'm not familiar with the weapons. Opashi-san, do you know these weapons? What I see is the number of the really good weapons. And many people like this kind of genre. So if you play other games and you will like this game, and not only the tanks, there are some rifles that can be used by the soldiers and boots on the ground and real. It looks real. Levels can be escalated, so you can grow it. And you can get the skill. So it looks like a skill tree. So you can customize your weapons. Okay, let me now play and fight. So I chose this stage. So you are supposed to attack the Raven, and you have to protect your headquarters. So the fight in Moscow. So it is really the World War II. So the date are that of the World War II. It says White Wolf. So you have to attack, and you have to make sure this building of the Raven collapse. And if you do that, you can make it your own. I don't think so. You can collect the resources. And these are my forces. So this is where you start your battle. So you give instructions and the forces will follow your instructions. I think we all can move. Okay, if you double tap, they will move. The tanks and soldiers, and I can zoom, and the fight started. So it's good that you can control your forces. So this is just the beginning of the game, but as you proceed, you can be very strategic. Okay, this unit attacks that one, and this unit over here attacks that forces. I think you can do something like that. So we are going across the bridge, and there's another battle. So I like real-time strategy, but it's kind of unusual that you can control each unit, and there's a story behind it. I have never seen it. Yeah, this is I didn't expect it. It's new. Yeah, this is really new aspects. Yeah, usually in this kind of the game, you can just form a unit and the attack or battle is automatic, but it's not. You can really be tactical. You are really straightforward. And they are being attacked. So at the back of the building and their headquarters, they are vulnerable. So you can be very strategic. So let's attack the enemy's headquarters. So you attack over here, and this unit over here comes over here. So you can do something like this. Yeah, you can really allocate and give instructions to the units. So what would happen when there are great damage? Maybe there are friends that help me out. I think there are some kind of function like you can form an alliance. That should be the main function of the strategic game. So there should be some function for alliance. And there's one building and headquarters you should attack.
The miniatures are also moving. It's very detailed. That's cool. Yes, we destroyed the base. That was quick. So this type of strategy simulation game, for people who are familiar with this type, it is a kind of ordinary and easy to play in that sense. And there are a wide range of weapons, so that is quite fun. So for people, this is really suitable for people who like military games.
Sweep the combat zone with an army made of air and ground units. Turn the tide of war, triumph over the enemy.
So Yano-san played Warpath, and this is now available, so please try it out. So we have introduced 3 titles. How did you like it, Momotsuki-san? The graphics were all very spectacular, and I liked all of them. Obashi-san, how did you like it? Well, I really wanted to be #1, but these games were all very detailed, crafted, and they are all going to be released at the same time. That's fantastic. And how about Yano-san? Among the 3 titles, I like disliked most. I'm really curious about that. The world view, the musics are great, and because I'm an AFK user, I felt something common between the 2. So I'm looking forward to that. And as Momotsuki-san said, these are all mobile game titles. So I hope you enjoy those games once they are released. Thank you for watching this program, and goodbye.
リリスゲームスの番組をお送りいたしました。この後16時より元宝オンラインエンターテインメントの番組が始まります。東京ゲームショウ2021オンライン、引き続きお楽しみください。